Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Quest XI, All Achievements Walkthrough, and here we are at Sniffelheim. Make sure you teleport there, you guys should have to teleport for that location by now. And we shall proceed with the main story here. This is Sniffelheim Frozen. I think we have to thaw down this place. So if you look on the map, there's one sparky spot to the far northwest. I'm gonna go grab that one. But along the way, before we grab it, we're gonna break some barrels at the beginning of the dock here. That's Magic side. Now we're gonna continue forward, and there's going to be a cutscene.
Here we are, the Crystal Kingdom of Sniffelheim, home to the famous Blue Orb. It's a fair wee while since I've visited, but it warms my heart to be back.
That must be about the only thing that is warm around here. Let's hurry up and get inside before we all freeze to death. Huh? What's this? What the? The gates are covered in ice! Look, they're frozen shut!
How strange. Still, I suppose it's only natural they'd ice up in a climate as cold as this.
Natural, my foot. What about all the people inside? How are they supposed to live if they can't get in or out of the city?
You've a point there, lassie. They've always made sure to keep the main gate free of frost, even in the dead of winter.
So, what are we supposed to do? There's an orb in there we need to get to.
Well, if we can't go in through the front door, we'll just have to head round the back.
Okay, so before we continue, no, we're not going to enter the region just yet. We want to explore first. Now you'll get a teleport for a Sniffelheim City campsite. And we can also talk to this guy at the campsite. He sells you some stuff. And while you're here, you can also start creating some new gear if you need to. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to do that later. And we'll continue to head straight down west. All the way around. We're going to come close to that sparkly spot soon. Let's see, sparkly spot is all the way where this red door is, so this is another red door.
What's going on? The whole city's been turned to ice.
It's just like what happened to the gates. This doesn't seem natural at all.
This may be the Crystal Kingdom, but it shouldn't be frozen solid, cold winter or no. We'd better take a look around.
Alright, so it appears that everything is frozen here. In this city. Even people. And here's that sparky spot. Handful of perma snow. And we're gonna break these pots over here. Here's where I am on the map. All the way up there. And that gives us more perma snow. Now we're gonna jump up here. All the way up, and it appears this chest here is frozen. So we can't access it right now. Okay, so here I am on the map. I'm on this side, the southwest building here. I'm gonna break this barrel to get a Seed of Deafness. And up here is these two barrels, which will give us a cowpat. And continue forward here. There's a king by a campfire. Talk to him or her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You gave me a fright. I hadn't expected to see travelers in town.
Finally, someone who hasn't been turned into a block of ice. Can you tell us what happened here?
Well, it all began 3 months ago. It was a bright, sunny day, just like any other, when suddenly a strange shadow filled the sky. It
A witch? My goodness! That sounds like something from a fairy tale.
just so. She chanted an ancient incantation, and just like that, the town was engulfed in a ferocious snowstorm. The wind took my breath clean away, and before I knew it, I had fainted. And when I awoke, all was frozen. I was the only one spare.
She must be a pretty powerful witch to freeze this whole city with a single spell. I wish I could help, but all this ice is more than my magic can melt.
By the way, Missy, that symbol in your shawl, is that not...
Oh, forgive me. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I am Frisabel, Queen of Sniffelheim.
You're the queen? So, does that mean the old king is...
I'm afraid so. My father passed away last year. Oh, I've only been in charge these few months, and just look at my kingdom. Whatever am I going to do?
It looks like Sniffelheim's in a bit of a sticky situation. I suppose now isn't a good time to ask about the orb.
An orb? What kind of orb?
Why, the big blue ball that's been handed down in your family for generations, lassie. The truth be told, we need to borrow it.
Oh, of course. You would be welcome to borrow it, but I'm afraid it is locked up tight inside the castle, which is locked up tight inside the ice.
Well, that's just perfect. So if we don't find a way to melt that ice, we'll never get our hands on the orb. Maybe if we got rid of that wicked witch, it might break her spell.
I thought just the same thing. Why, only a few days ago, a band of soldiers from a faraway land came here to investigate what was happening. I sent them out to try and find the witch and fight her, but I haven't seen them since.
Well, we can't very well leave them out in the cold. Let's go and give those soldiers a hand and bring spring back to Sniffelheim, shall we?
Oh, thank you, thank you. The Wicked Witch dwells in the Hexwood, a haunted forest far to the north of the Sneerfelt steppe. Be very, very wary, for the witch does not live in the woods alone. She keeps a fierce, magical beast to guard against intruders.
Aye, we'll be sure to keep an eye out. Thanks for the warning, lassie. Right, come on, boys and girls. Let's head over to the Hexwood.
Why can't Veronica just use her fire spell to melt the ice? Is it maybe a special kind of ice? Anyway, let's continue. Okay, so now we're gonna make our way out the red door. We are done with this area. And now we're gonna head right out to Sniffelheim region. Okay, so here I am. We're about to head out to the region. Here we are. So after we get all the items here, I will save my game, and then we have a new crossbow target guide that I have to make. And that's gonna be the second last crossbow target area. After this is Sneerfelt, and that's it. There's no more crossbow targets. We'll have them all. So let's first finish this region, clean it out with all the items. sparkly spots, as well as treasure chests and any other items that we can find. And first we'll talk to this meteorologist. I also think there's one more of these to talk to before we also get that achievement. I could be wrong, but I think there is also one more. Okay, time to continue off now. I am gonna grab a horse so I can travel through this region faster. And we have new enemies, so let's fight them. Okay, let's attack with that blade. There we go, one's dead. And chopper time, baby.
Wonderful.
Then we got more new enemies, yay! Some grizzly bear looking thing. Assassin stab. Oh, killed it. Nice. Okay, we have a sparky spot here, which gives us platinum ore. And a sparky spot coming up here. Permasnow. Now coming up to another sparky spot. Platinum ore, and silver ore. Lots of platinum ore here. We can also fight another new enemy. I'm gonna get off my horse here and crossbow him down towards me. Normal attack. Man, that blade is so good. I wish I had another one of those. And cutting edge should, I think, do it. Yeah. So we have a little cabin here. I'm gonna enter. And we have a treasure chest hiding inside it. Mini meadow. So let me open the map for you guys. I'm all the way on this little corner here. Zoom back out. Okay. And we have a new enemy. I'm gonna fight this thing. Majin Buu Ice version. Maybe I can assassin stab it to death. Yeah, assassin stab is doing really good. The insta death. Alright, will this kill it too? Probably chopper? Nope. But I think we can finish off with good old Boom Boom, baby. Yeah, there we go. All dead.
Told you I was tough.
Okay, and I got this sparky spot here. Permasnow. Sparky set. I don't know what the first one was. I went too fast there. Okay, so up here on the map, way up here, we are gonna grab a Seed of Sorcery and grab this sparky spot. Silk Blossom, Glimmergrass, and Silk Blossom. There's two more sparky spots that are way across there. It doesn't look like I can get there from here though. I might have to get there somewhere else. Okay, so now we're leaving the Sniffelheim region and the city and sailing back on our boat because we have to enter the northwestern part of Sniffelheim now to get the other items. So I'm just gonna use my holy water. I need to buy some more of that stuff soon. And we're gonna snail this way, all the way over here to the Viking hideout. Alright, so let's get our items here. Let's break these barrels. And we get a mini medal. Yay, more mini medals. Woo! Okay, so let's continue forward through the cave here. And we should come up to another item. Yeah, there we go. More barrels. This gives us the pink pearl. And now we're gonna continue. See if we can enter through here. Alright, we can enter. And we're gonna continue all the way around till we enter this part of Sniffelheim region. Hey buddy, this is where we also have to get the other part of the crossbow. Now as you can see, we're on the left half of it here. The part where we couldn't access from the other part of the region. And it looks like there's a sparky spot here, so that'll be Mithril ore. And there's one more sparky spot, and then we'll have all the sparky spots in this region. Okay, last sparky spot is Brighton Rock, so let's check that out. There's all the sparkly spots in the region, on both halves. Okay, now here's the well. Now we're gonna enter here. And this is the last part of the northwestern part of Sniffelheim region, and get a sparky spot. And that's Brighton Rock. That's the only sparky spot in the well. Okay, so once you grab that sparky spot, now we're going to head right back to the Sniffelheim city. Alright guys, that's gonna end this episode of Dragon Quest XI. We have all the items in the regions. All I have to do now is make my crossbow target guide so we can get the crossbow targets in this region. And then we will start the next part of the walkthrough. Thanks for watching.